Hey y'all, a quick shout out and a thank you to the sponsors of today's video, Call My BFF. That's right, Call My BFF. If you've been in a car wreck and you need a doctor, a lawyer, or just help with the next steps, call My BFF. They have expert legal advice for representation and anything else you may need. Again, that is Call My BFF. You can find them at callbff.com or 404-999-4BFF. Guys, my husband was watching the ESPYS last night and I saw that Shane Gillis was hosting, and I knew when I went to bed without a shadow of a doubt it would go viral. And so I intentionally avoided social media today and the post of like anything around the ESPYS, so that we can react to it together. Let's do it right now.
Please welcome your host, Shane Gillis.
I love that he's green. I love the flowers. He's getting work. This mustache.
Welcome to the 2025 ESPYs. I'm so excited to be here in front of so many amazing athletes. World champion Freddie Freeman is here. Give it up for Freddie. Yeah.
Guys, I have a Freddie Freeman story. Sorry, I got to turn my fan down. I just realized it's probably a little loud on my, okay. It's like burning up in my house. So Freddie Freeman used to play for the Atlanta Braves. And if you don't know, I grew up in Atlanta. And my former boss, she was also a photographer, and she used to take all of his like family pictures and their memories and stuff like that. And so she was like a part of their like, you know, like their baby showers and stuff. And so like I was not a baseball fan growing up. I had no idea who Freddie Freeman was, but when my boss like introduced me to like who Freddie Freeman was and his wife, I was like obsessed. They have this just the sweetest story. He seems like such a humble, sweet, generous, kind guy, and some of the stories she would tell me were right in line with that. His wife the same. Like, I don't know. That's my story. It was probably a little anticlimactic for you, but I liked it.
World champion Freddie Freeman is here. Give it up for Freddie. Yeah. WNBA legend Deanna Taurasi is here. Give it up for her. My bad on that.
Diana?
SGA is here. Give it up for SGA. Hell yeah, bro. And now everybody sitting around him is in foul trouble. Oh. Megan Rapinoe could not make it tonight.
That was his brother, I think, and his cousin. He's like super, and they did not find that funny. It was a good one.
Megan Rapinoe could not make it tonight. Nice.
Shane.
No, we're going to pretend she's a good time. All right.
Shane.
John Jones and Nate Diaz are here. Hell yeah. I had a couple drinks with those guys last night at the hotel, and it was terrifying. Oh. Donald Trump wants to stage a UFC fight on the White House lawn. The last time he staged a fight in D.C., Mike Pence almost died. All right. No, you don't have to do that. It was fine. I didn't write it. Actually, there was supposed to be an Epstein joke here, but
Shane.
As it got deleted.
All right, I'm pretty sure Disney, because this was on Hulu last night, right? And I'm pretty sure that means Disney had something to do with this. And I did see somebody say on, like, I don't know, it was like a meme, like Disney sweating bullets after they realized they hired Shane, and this is like, they're like in the production room freaking out, and it's just like, Shane is so good at this like awkward, it kind of reminded me of that Norm Macdonald video I reacted to where I like couldn't tell if he was trying to tank, or was it Norm Macdonald? Yeah, he was like doing a Bob Saget thing, or was it the other way around? Anyway, like he's trying to tank on purpose, and it's awkward on purpose, but it makes everybody else feel uncomfortable kind of comedy. He is so good at it. It's like intentionally cringy kind of comedy. He's so good at it.
Epstein joke here, but as it got deleted. Must have probably deleted itself, right? Probably never existed, actually. let's move on as a country and ignore that. The New York Knicks had a great season. Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns is here. Hey, girl.
Oh, why would you say that? Oh.
Max Crosby is here. Max, I hope you had a good Juneteenth, brother.
Oh my gosh. Why? Oh, Terrell looks great.
Weird.
I love the pink. That's nice. That's really nice. Pink and brown.
That guy's weird.
Phenomenal.
4-time WNBA All-Star Brittnai Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittnai, everybody. I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I knew none of you knew WNBA players. That's crazy. You clap for that. Simone Biles is here. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah. She's scared. She's scared. She's scared. Simone. She's
not
so
bad.
pretty.
Simone Biles is 4'8" and has 7 gold medals. She's short and has a lot of gold. When she's not competing, she leads a quiet life at the base of a rainbow. It's a leprechaun joke.
She's so cute.
If you tell Simone a riddle and she can't answer it, she has to give you all of her gold medals.
That was
the best one.
That was wholesome. That was wholesome.
Joe Rogan actually wanted me to be here to host this award show so that I could capture Adam Silver because Joe thinks he's an alien. And Donald Trump.
Shane spends a lot of time at the Joe Rogan podcast. Adam Silver is the commissioner of the NBA, and he does give like chic alien-esque, if you ask me. You know, like this super shiny, perfectly shaped alien bald head. It's a vibe. I like
that
it.
I could capture Adam Silver because Joe thinks he's an alien. And Donald Trump wanted me to be here to capture Juan Soto for the same reason.
Oh!
It's an alien joke. Wait, who booed up there, dude? Shut up. Aaron Rodgers did not take the vaccine because he predicted it would be bad for him. And then he joined the New York Jets.
Oh, God.
So maybe he wasn't right about everything. Shedeur Sanders had his jersey number retired at Colorado this year, and people are saying it's because of nepotism, because of his father, and it's not. It's because he went 13-12 over his career, and he almost won the Alamo Bowl. Definitely not nepotism, right? All right.
That's not Shedeur. But also, oh, that's right. So Shedeur wasn't there because he was in Cleveland giving back to like the east side of the community. In all honesty, I've talked about this before. I just wish the whole nepotism thing went away because as a parent, my whole goal and why I work so hard so that my children can nepotism their way through life. And so I just don't understand, like, you know, I get it if like children are, you know, excelling because of the benefits and they're just horrible people. And I think people like to think that Shedeur is arrogant. I think he's confident, and that triggers a lot of people who just aren't confident in their life. And I think that about a lot of people. I think a lot of people are triggered by people who walk in their gifts and their confidence, and they like to paint it as something that it's not. But I mean, the same to be said, you know, Shedeur, Bronny, it's like they already have to live in the shadow of their parents. Why not walk in the easy doors that their parents created for them? And that's what parents are literally like. I don't work as hard as I work so that my children have to work harder or as hard as me. I work as hard as I work so that they don't ever have to work as hard as me. And I don't understand this whole like negative connotation around nepotism. I really don't. Again, unless like the child that is reaping the benefits is just an awful person and taking advantage and yada yada yada, like then okay, I get it. But like, aren't we all trying to make it better and the world better and life easier for our children? Like, hello.
Definitely not nepotism, right? All right.
That lady behind him
A
is
big year
gorgeous,
for the
yeah.
WNBA. I love Caitlin Clark. Yeah, hell yeah.
What's he about to say?
Caitlin Clark, she and I have a lot in common. We're both whites from the Midwest who have nailed a bunch of threes.
Shane, what is
There
wrong
you go.
with
Lighten
you?
up a little. This is not serious.
Right. Take it easy.
We'll see about this one. When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist fighting black women.
You know, Drewski's laughing. First of all, everyone needs to lighten up. If this monologue was given in like 2001, the audience would be in stitches. Second of all, I really hope and pray for Caitlyn and Angel Reese and any of the other women in the WNBA that this narrative just shuts down. Like, let Caitlyn's name come up and we only talk about her accomplishments and the sport that she plays. Let Angel the same. Let every other, you know what I mean? Like, I hate this narrative for them, and whether it's true or not, I don't know, but like, I'm ready to move on. I'm so over it. And y'all know, like, I'm super, the WNBA women's basketball is like my world. My family is all up and through that thing. And so it is always a topic of conversation. I want it to be over for them. I want these women to thrive in their talents and we be happy. But yeah, I know the audience is not laughing hard enough. This is funny. It's good comedy. Drewski.
Yeah, oh yeah. Who yelled? Drewski? Thank you, bro. Oh, John Jones. Yeah. What are you, nut jobs over there? Hell yeah. Shohei Ohtani couldn't make it tonight. Man, I hope his interpreter didn't bet that he was going to be here. Shohei is a once-in-a-generation talent. No one's been able to do what he does at so many positions: pitcher, hitter, and bookie. A bookie is what Bill Belichick reads to his girlfriend before bedtime.
Have y'all seen, I'm sorry, I'm losing it. Have y'all seen Bill Belichick's girlfriend? First of all, there's like a 30, 40-year age difference, but she literally looks like when they're together, it's like his granddaughter. He's reading a bookie. Good night.
A bookie is what Bill Belichick reads to his girlfriend before bedtime.
I love that he's laughing at his own jokes before he can even like land them.
They do. They read The Very Horny Caterpillar, The Little Engine That Could But Needed a Pill First. And of course, the classic Goodnight Boobs. That was my favorite one.
Goodnight Moon, The Little Engine That Could, and The Hungry Caterpillar, in case anyone wanted the real titles.
Also, I'm not trashing Bill Belichick. First off, he's 73 years old and he's dating a hot 24-year-old, and people are criticizing him.
She's 24?
What happened to this country? We used to be a great country. He won 6 Super Bowls. Yeah, he's dating a hot 24-year-old. Maybe if you guys won 6 Super Bowls, you wouldn't be sitting next to a fat, ugly dog wife.
Shane.
They let me do it. I don't. This is Disney. They allow it.
I knew it was Disney.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you a story. I was at.
Oh God.
Yeah, we should have taken that out.
I definitely think because I react to a lot of comedy, a lot of Shane, a lot of like controversial comedy, it lands different with me. But if I watch this, in all honesty, pre the Brit Reacts YouTube channel and pre like me being introduced to all the comedy I've been introduced on this channel, I might be a little less hardy har, laughy laugh. Honestly, I might be like clutching my pearls more than I'm cracking up. But again, like watching these comics, you just learn like who they are and like how harmless it is. And I think a lot of people are so disassociated and disconnected from that and comedy, and everyone they just wake up on the side of offense. Everyone is literally, honestly, truly, everyone wakes up defensive, and so they're easily offended. But it's just like, this is funny, and it is what the opening of award shows has always been about. Lighten the front door up. Okay? Thank you.
I had doubts going into that. That didn't work all week. Actually, it was a good year for me in sports. I went to Notre Dame, went to the national title. I was at go Irish. I was at the Eagles game, the Super Bowl when they won, and it was not, go Birds. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
But I was down there. I'm just gonna tell you a story real quick. It's not a good joke.
Oh.
I was. It was halftime of the game, and we looked up, and you could see Donald Trump. He was sitting in the suite, like at the 50-yard line. You couldn't see him, but you could see like his silhouette. You know what I mean? He was just.
He does the best Trump.
Also, can we stop pretending Donald Trump knows ball? It's like a weird thing where they're like, man, he loves sport. He doesn't know anything about sports. Every time a team comes and visits the White House, he's like, and you must be the guy who catches. Like, look at these guys, big guys, black guys. And that's just when the New York Liberty visited. They didn't visit. That's just a joke. But
Why is
but it
the
was
audience
halftime,
so
and we looked up
quiet?
and we
This is
saw
hilarious.
Trump. I was with my buddy, and I was like, we should just sneak up there and try to meet him. And we did. We got into his suite, which
Shane,
turns out it's
no.
pretty easy to get access to Donald Trump, which is probably why he keeps getting shot all the time. We just got right in there. But we're in there. He doesn't know who I am, but there's a line of people, and he's just shaking hands with everybody. And I was at the end of the line. But also, I took a picture with him, and I posted it, and people got upset about that.
Did he really?
What the hell? He's the president. If Osama bin Laden was in the suite, I would have been like, yeah, you're crazy. All right.
What's the rhymes?
He's shaking hands with everybody, and it's very funny. Trump does.
Uh-oh. She didn't think that was funny. Look. Is that Flau'jae? Oh, that is Flau'jae. Oh, she looks so nice. Wow. I didn't even recognize her. She's over it. Y'all gotta lighten up, man. Y'all gotta lighten up. There's too much going on in the world and at work when y'all go to work. Well, she's still in college, but she's making more money than most of the girls in the WNBA.
He's shaking hands with everybody, and it's very funny. Trump does this thing whenever he meets somebody for the first time, even if he doesn't know him. He gives them like a crazy compliment. It's kind of nice. Like he got to the guy next to me, and he was like, "Look at you, you're beautiful." And then he got to me, and he was like, "Look at you, you're huge." And I was like, "Thank you, Mr. President." But he shook my hand, he stood next to me. So I'm just, I was at the end of the line, so there's no one else for him to shake hands with. So he's just standing next. I got to hear him.
I'm sorry, I had to Google this picture. And in fact, but his head is cut off in this picture. Why? You think Donald Trump doesn't know who Shane Gillis is because Shane does a wicked impersonation of him. Oh, there they are, shaking hands. There's the proof.
Breathe for like a minute, just standing next to me, just. And then his daughter, Ivanka, walked over to us, which, by the way, so hot. She walked over, and it was halftime of the Super Bowl. I was hammered. I was like, hello. Your dad just said I was huge. So now it's me, Trump, and Ivanka. They're not talking to me, obviously, but I can overhear what they're saying. And Trump goes, Ivanka, how would you like to meet the president of soccer? And sure enough, the president of FIFA soccer was also in the suite with us. He was getting like nachos. And Donald Trump just looks at him and goes, ew. And the guy put his plate down and walked straight to us. And then Donald Trump didn't even look at him. He just kept talking to his daughter, and he goes, this is the president of soccer. And they gave us the World Cup, and they did that because of me. And then he walked out of the room. It was just me and the president of FIFA looking at each other like, that was crazy. All right, that was a dumb thing to say. It was crazy. That was crazy, being in that room. It's crazy to be in this room with so many legends. You guys are awesome. Oscar Robertson, that's awesome. Sugar Ray Leonard's here. Hell yeah.
Sugar Ray looks like he doesn't understand a word Shane just said.
Ray Leonard's here. Hell yeah.
Oh, his wife is not amused. She's beautiful too.
Sugar Ray, you're the man, but in 10 years, Jake Paul's going to try to knock you out, so take it easy.
Talk about someone who aged
There's
well.
one thing I want to say before I get out of here, and this is a dumb joke. You guys aren't going to like it, but it's just a Norm Macdonald joke that I loved when he hosted the ESPYs, and I'm going to do it now. Travis Hunter won the Heisman Trophy this year. He's the first defensive player since Charles Woodson to win the Heisman. Congratulations, Travis Hunter, winning the Heisman. That's something they can never take away from you, unless you kill your wife and a waiter, in which case they can take that away from you. Well, see, a lot of you don't like me, and that's okay.
I loved it. I'm sorry. I loved it. And I think the tough moments were the best. Y'all, we got to, as a world, as a nation, as a society, we have got to take a chill pill, unbunch our panties, and chill the door out, okay? Like, everybody. I thought that was phenomenal. Oh. All right, now I'm going to go read all the stuff on social media that people have been saying because I've been trying to avoid it all day. Let me know your thoughts down below. Hip, hip, hooray for Shane. I think he's great, and I think he turned that moment with SNL around, and it was the best. I don't even think it was a rebrand. I think he stayed true to who he was. He didn't let that knock him down. He didn't let it deter him. He kept going, and then SNL came and circled the block. So he wins. He wins, and I hope he continues to win. All right, that is my opinion. Let me know yours down below, and go and have the day you deserve. Bye.